Yeah. Kelly, on your mark, ready, set, go. FAMU Sports Show. If you ain't trying to win it all, what you play the game for? Bright lights, big stage, this is what you came for. Like the 100-meter, better stay in your lane, though. Home of the brand, you know we like the brand. You know you fam if you got a rattler on your tag. Never say much, you can see the sweat being down for the team. No, this is not a fad. Champs of the MEAC, more rings, yeah, we need that. Where my softball team at? Bleed orange and green, and I mean that. Where the defense at, you can scream that. Courtside at the ball game, big shot. We hit the game winner, you can check the shot clock. Crossover, nice dunk, you see the hang time. The Al Lawson Center rockin' when it's game time. And when it's football season, you better rush down. You know the fans going crazy with a touchdown. And we got the loudest band in the nation. Marching 100, this is history in the making. And the baseball game's always so fun. Catch the highlights when we hit the home run. You know what's going down when you hear that fight song. Welcome to the FAMU Sports Show, Strike Zone.
Welcome to this very special end of the semester Strike Zone. We are here on location at Bragg Memorial Stadium for this very exciting show. This show is chock full of our exciting segments brought to you by our whole crew. But first, it's all about football.
Strike Zone. Strike Zone. Strike Zone.
Let's go. I know everybody's ready to go. Let's make sure we have a great day. Get your assignments down. What did we talk about? Every scrimmage, we said we wanted to go in and improve. MAs, right? None. Eliminate them, all right? Major errors, eliminate them. Keep it down below 10%. Defense today, hey, we want turnovers. Offense, we don't want it. It's a competitive situation. We want today to be a competitive situation all through the scrimmage.
We just saw Coach Alex Wood take his team through the first Orange and Green game in 2 years, and there were some exciting plays. We'll hear from Coach Wood in an exclusive interview with our own Associated Press Award-winning reporter, Jessica Ward.
Hello, I'm Jessica Ward with Rattler Productions, and we are here with Coach Alex Wood. Coach, congratulations on a successful spring game, a great turnout. What do you think about that?
Jessica, it was unbelievable. It was a great turnout today. You know, great weather, and we had a very interesting dynamic on the field. Just so I can share this story with our audience a little bit, our players drafted the team that was out there today on each side, on the gray team and the orange team, and it turned out to be very interesting. First half was not quite as competitive as we wanted it to be, but the second half, they kind of turned it around a little bit, made it exciting, and I think the fans enjoyed that. But great day, good fans, and great to be here with you.
Now, you said great day, great weather twice, and I'm really hot. I'm sweating. So I have to disagree a little bit.
No, you have the right to disagree, but we can be disagreeable and still be okay, all right? But,
yes.
No, I thought it was great. It was a great day for us. We needed this because what we're doing in the spring right now is we go at 6 a.m. in the morning, and it's not quite as hot. So we needed to get in this heat to try to find out how well we would maneuver in it, all right, and hold up under the heat while we're competing.
Right. Now, FAMU, we tend to, well, sorry, I shouldn't say wait. FAMU tends to rely on JUCO transfers. Today, we saw Vincent Jeffries, a JUCO transfer. Can you tell us a little bit about him and what we should expect?
Well, we've got Vincent Jeffries, also Jabril Hazley on defense. He's our middle linebacker. But yeah, Vincent's in his second year. He's a senior, and generally, through my experience in coaching through the years, it usually takes a junior college guy about a year to get acclimated to your system and everything else that goes on in the college life, and then they start to put it together. And I think that's what we're seeing with Vincent, and it's really making the quarterback position really competitive, and we're excited about that.
Yeah, I was going to ask about the quarterback rivalry because we know Ryan Stanley, but now we're starting to see Vincent Jeffries. So what is that like at practice?
Well, you know, again, I think most of the time, not all the time, I'm a smart head coach. I'm not trying to create a quarterback controversy, but if it happens, it happens. And I think the competition, is good for our football team.
Now you were you were 1-10, 2015.
Why'd you bring that up?
4-7 last season. Now these 11 games coming up, what are we going to see?
We're going to see winning football. We're going to see competitive winning football. And here's the deal. Here's the caveat: is that we have no more probation, no more limitations. We can play for the championship. We can go to Atlanta if we can win the games. So that's a big time incentive for our players, our coaches, our fans. We're excited about 2017 for the Rattlers.
And another exciting thing that's coming up this season, you're getting to go to Tampa to play the Tennessee State, right? Tennessee State?
Yeah, we're going to play the Tennessee State Tigers. Great rivalry. We had them here my first year, played them extremely tough. They came back and beat us in the fourth quarter, so it'll be a good football game. And don't forget now, we got the Jake Gaither Classic right here, August 26th at 6 p.m. against Texas Southern. It's an ESPN game, and we're going to have a chance. ESPN on that day. 4 days later, we're going to be back on ESPN in Arkansas playing the Razorbacks. So we're going to start with a bang.
Starting with the bang, starting with Jake Gaither, that's a good thing to start with there.
Absolutely. Thank you.
So last question, Jake, you lost your safety. What can we expect? What are we missing?
Well, Andrew Hines had a chance to play a lot last year. We're going to miss Jake, of course, without question. But Andrew's got some experience, did a good job while he was in there, so we're looking for him. And then you talked about JUCOs earlier. Jalen Dowse is a junior college transfer that plays that position as well. So we have him in there for depth as well. And we signed one high school player this year, too, as a safety. So hopefully, how football goes, we'll still be okay. We'll have some competition there.
Okay. Thanks, Coach. Thanks for staying
Thank you.
Deja Martin will talk with two of the team's leaders, and tight end Desmond Nord and defensive end Calvin Darville.
Thank you so much, Alfonso. I'm here with Calvin Darville. He is actually the defensive end for the Florida A&M football team. Your job here is to sack the quarterback. I think you did a good job. You had 2 sacks. Talk about your mentality going into that.
I just want to come out and play hard and have fun. This is our first spring game in a while, so I just want to compete and, let the fans see what we could do and what we're going to bring out for the next season.
So speaking of it being your first spring game in a while, you did not have one last year. Talk about maybe that brought the competition out of you more this year?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, we was ready to get out there and compete. I mean, we've had 2 scrimmages the other past week, so we just were ready to compete and stuff.
Do you feel like, you picking the teams played a role in also bringing a competitive side out in this game?
Oh, definitely. We've been talking all week about who was going to win and all that, who made the better choices and all that. So it was definitely good to see my team win.
So your team placed the bets and you guys won, huh?
Yeah, we won. The Orange team.
So can you give the fans a little teaser of what's to come up in the fall?
Yeah, we're going to come out and we're going to compete, and we're planning on winning a lot of games.
All right, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Here with Desmond Nord, you actually had 5 catches and you scored 1 touchdown. How do you feel today?
We've been working all spring for like 2-3 months. And I'm just happy my work was able to be shown today in front of all these fans.
So you definitely came out with a competitive edge as well?
Yes.
So with those 5 catches that you scored, what was the goal there when you're running your routes with your quarterback?
I'm just running my routes, trying to get open, trying to get the quarterback to see me, just trying to make a play for the team, do whatever I got to do to help the team.
So I noticed that they switched the quarterbacks. Did that play a role as well?
Yeah, we always need work with different quarterbacks. Can't be in with the same quarterback, so it was good to get in with, multiple quarterbacks.
Correspondent Ebony Ivy will offer up a full recap of today's game, while Jessica Gardner will give us an update on FAMU baseball as they battled the Bethune-Cookman Wildcats.
The 2017 Orange and Green game was an imperative time for FAMU football to showcase their hard work and improvement during the offseason. Quarterbacks for today's game included Ryan Stanley, JUCO transfer Vincent Jeffries, and redshirt freshman from Atlanta, Georgia, Taj Tobert. Jeffries and the Orange offense were able to put up 28 points against the Green defense. Chavis Murphy, along with Brandon Norwood, contributed to the Orange team's offensive success, with both players scoring a touchdown. Freshman Khalil Clark displayed his athletic ability kicking the ball and proved that he will be pertinent to the Rattlers' goal points. FAMU has added a season opener against Texas Southern to their lineup. With this game kicking off the fall season, the Rattlers will have to keep their expectations and their heads held high.
Hey, it's Mark with the all-new Kia of Tallahassee, where we're driven by service. With exclusive services like free lifetime warranty on all new Kias, plus a $5,000 test drive giveaway every month. You'll find us at the same location on West Tennessee with an impressive lineup of J.D. Power award-winning Kias. Put us up against any competition, and we'll find a way to rightfully earn your business. But don't take my word for it. Come experience the Kia of Tallahassee difference for yourself.
the school spirit.
Because it's a family.
Strike with us.
Strike with us.
Strike with us.
Strike with us.
I chose FAMU. I chose FAMU because of our rich culture.
The only reason why you should choose FAMU is the #1 HBCU in the nation.
Strike with us.
I chose FAMU. I love FAMU. You should
strike with us.
It means a lot for the university, for athletics and our alumni, and for our rich history that we come out and honor Alia Gibson with the unveiling of this plaque that will allow us and others to come past this place and recognize her greatness for years to come. So it's a really, really great day at the university to be part of this that I think is long overdue.
And good morning, I am Amber Goodman, and we are third-year Doctor of Pharmacy candidates from Tallahassee, Florida. We are gathered here on this beautiful Saturday to celebrate this groundbreaking event for the unveiling of the historical marker of Alia Gibson. My sister Ashley and I, on behalf of the original Beta Alpha chapter of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated, would like to emphasize the effectiveness of Alia Gibson's life of service and her impact that she has had on us personally and on today's society.
Importance of being here, knowing that she once was a part of these 7 Hills, but for years, I thought she was from Jacksonville, so I learned a lot today. But just watching her, knowing what she did and what she stood for, and knowing that with all of that, there was Orange and Green being a part of it.
And I tell you, on behalf of the Alumni Association, this is a great day. Certainly, Miss Gibson was a pioneer. She was an alumnus of this university, and certainly her efforts and all of her accolades are well deserved. I mean, she made a difference throughout this world.
Sometimes I'd see her at the grocery store and we'd chat a little bit, so I feel like, I have, just a great feeling when I hear her name and think about her.
Alia Gibson was a great student. She graduated in 3.5 years, Doc. And there are pictures of her making presentations on behalf of her class. She was a physical education major. She pledged AKA. She was very much in the FAMU. She pledged to come back. She came back. And I did a story on her in the football magazine we did last year and was able to get some quotes and pictures of the vice president of student government at the time. And I just want you to know that she loved this university. She was one of the greatest athletes of all time. Some articles mention her as the greatest athlete of all time. She wasn't just great in tennis, she set new records in golf as well.
So we had an excellent opportunity here to honor Alia Gibson. It was a fantastic turnout. What an honor and a privilege to have a superstar, a legend, to be here at FAMU representing, frankly, their entire race. And so what I like to do is on this occasion really encourage people to give towards Alia Gibson Scholarship in her name. So no matter if you're a Rattler or not, no matter where, if you live in Tallahassee, all over the world, if you want to give towards, the legacy of Alia Gibson, give to the Alia Gibson Scholarship here at Florida A&M University. Go Rattlers.
In keeping with the theme of our great female athletes, the most decorated senior class in the history of FAMU softball was honored today at the FAMU softball complex. Coach Veronica Wiggins bid adieu to 6 amazing players who played their last games in Orange and Green at their home field. Joined by the parents, let's take a look and listen at this very special ceremony.
Let's have a hand for this Dothan, Alabama native, number 18, Denise Anderson. Let's have a hand for the standout performer from Fort Pierce, Florida, number 20, Maisha McBride. Let's have a hand for this Lake Wales, Florida native, number 2, Tashayla Urvis. Let's have a hand for number 13 from Coral Springs, Florida, Whitney Ferris. So let's have a hand for number 22 from Land O'Lakes, Florida, Amber Fullwood. Let's have a hand for this Kissimmee, Florida native, number 9, Kenya Herrera.
Building champions in the classroom, on the field, and in life. The Investing in Champions campaign is in full swing, and today we got a very special investor in to renew his commitment. Lieutenant Colonel Gregory Clark, president of the FAMU National Alumni Association, stopped in to not only renew but step up a level in his commitment to FAMU athletics. Your commitment to the Investing in Champions campaign ensures that our athletes in all sports have what they need to bring home those championships. We've got just the package to match your needs. Season tickets with parking packages begin at just $250. The inaugural Investing in Champions football season ticket and annual giving campaign in 2016 resulted in a new season ticket record of 4,300 and a #1 ranking in HBCU football attendance. Your loyal support and tremendous commitment helped our exceptional student athletes reach new heights in the classroom, on the field, and in life. This year, we've added a self-management system, allowing you to maintain your account with a secure login system. It just doesn't get any easier.
Certainly, I always want to support athletics. I decided to step it up a notch and go from the regular fielding champions level up to silver. And certainly, if athletics is a crucial part to the growth of this university, and I certainly always, from the bottom of my heart, want to support it and support our student athletes. And so that's why I did it today. I'm going to encourage and challenge everybody out there. Let's support FAMU athletics. FAMU athletics is a big part of what makes Florida A&M University grow and go. And certainly we need you to be part of this team so we can help these student athletes graduate and do great on the field. And as they go, so does Florida A&M University. So I'm happy to do it, happy to support A.D. Overton and athletic staff and all their efforts and what they do to support our student athletes. And we have this thing streamlined and it's in lockstep. I mean, that's what I want to see. The customer service is right on time. Chris Asa came out and got me, brought me in, and we got this thing knocked out. And certainly I just want to thank the athletic department for all you guys do to support our athletics teams and the university. And I think we're on our way down the road. Thank you.
I've always loved science as a kid. At the age of 14, I developed an innovative stitching technique. I decided to hone my skills at Florida Agricultural and Mechanical University, majoring in chemistry. FAMU's learning environment has pushed me forward in making my dream of becoming a trauma surgeon a reality. Oh, did I tell you my twin brother is here too? FAMU has pushed me forward in my college career path of becoming an environmental attorney. So what are you waiting on? Let FAMU push you forward.
Florida A&M baseball hit the road this weekend to take on the Savannah State Tigers. The Rattlers took the series, now placing them second in the MEAC Southern Division. On Saturday, the Rattlers really shined with an outstanding performance by Ryan Anderson, Thomas Nicole, and junior slugger Brian Davis. We spoke to FAMU head coach Jamie Shoup after the series, and here's what he had to say. Speak to the offensive output you saw from the team yesterday. 16 hits in Game 1, the most hits that we've seen in a single game since the Wofford series.
Since the opening game of the series season, if I'm not mistaken. It was good to see the offense come back alive. Obviously, very disappointing the way we played today. I take direct responsibility for that. We didn't come ready to play. You make 6 errors in a game, you're not going to win many baseball games, no matter who you're playing. We just got to be better prepared. These are big conference. Every conference game you play is big, and this was certainly a big opportunity for us to sweep the series. Sunday we got JoJo on the hill, and things fell apart pretty early for us. So that's my responsibility as coach to make sure our guys wake up on Sunday morning ready to play baseball. We didn't do a very good job of that today.
Now, going into the season, you mentioned many times how high your hopes were for your pitching staff this year, and yesterday was a true testament to that. Talk about Ryan Anderson setting the tone for you guys and Thomas Nicole pitching strong out of the bullpen.
Yeah, yesterday was a good day. Unfortunately, we didn't play very good today. Ryan Anderson did an amazing job. I was just so proud of him because first game of the series, he kept our bullpen fresh, pitching all 8 innings with a 10-run rule. And then the whole purpose with Thomas yesterday was once we got back into the game was to save our bullpen again, so we'd have more pitchers available for today. And unfortunately today, when we came out, it's hard to evaluate pitchers when you're not making plays behind them. So but there again, from a pitching standpoint, you got to learn to pitch through those. Neither did we do a very good job of today. We did win the series. Winning 2 out of 3 on the road is something that's not always easy. You just hope for better when it came down to 1 game to win today. We've got to get better. If we're gonna do any, get to the tournament, make some noise in the tournament, we got to do better. We got to become a better baseball team.
We needed those wins very much. Coming off last week because we won 2 against Bethune, and coming off a midweek loss, so we had to bounce back, and 2 wins was needed, and we got those.
I was told to go out on the mound and do my thing, and I just had one mindset: get outs, get my team back in the dugout, and score some runs.
The shoot sat down at practice right before we got on the bus, and we talked about how I was caving in a little bit more than I should have, so working on that, and then the production came at the plate. Bethune lost their first game, and with us being tied with them, they kind of put us ahead, so every win in the MEAC counts.
From Tiger Stadium, I'm Jessica Gardner with your FAMU Baseball Report. Now back to the studio.
Hey, it's Mark with the all-new Kia of Tallahassee, where we're driven by service and where our $5,000 test drive giveaway and 14-day satisfaction guarantee are just the beginning. You'll find us at the same location on West Tennessee with an impressive lineup of J.D. Power award-winning Kias. Put us up against any competition and we'll find a way to rightfully earn your business. But don't take my word for it. Come experience the Kia of Tallahassee difference for yourself.
FAMU because of the school spirit. Because it's a family. Strike with us. Strike with us. Strike with us. Strike with us. I chose FAMU because of our rich culture.
The only reason why you should choose FAMU is the #1 HBCU in the nation.
Strike with us.
I chose FAMU. I love FAMU. You should.
Strike with us. I'm Daisha Robinson here today, and welcome back to the Final Strike. Today I'm joined by Robert Leaks, Howard Milligan, and Kimani Fleming. Today's topic will be, how do you guys feel about the Orange and Green game today?
I feel like it was an amazing experience. We had I think the total count was like 4,000 at the peak of the game. And that's what I really love about FAMU football. It seems like it's really something that the Tallahassee community can just come around. It was a bunch of people. It was a barbecue man out here. I just thought it was a great experience overall.
Absolutely.
But when we get to the football, I just thought, it was the first half, I thought it was a little bit weak. But the second half, the Orange team came out and they really got aggressive, and that's what I really liked about the spring game. I'm coming here as your player, as your co-player, I'm coming here to show you what we need to work on so that way everybody's on one accord in the fall. And I feel like that's exactly what the Orange team came on and did today.
I definitely feel like the tides turned in the second half. I feel like the first half, the great team came out and they were just so aggressive on defense. I like the blitzing. I love the defensive line. The pass rush was amazing. Richardson came out. He had 2 sacks early in the first half, and he had an overall great game. And I just feel like the great defense came out with a motive. They came out to destroy. And then the second half, the tides just turned. The Orange team came out with a fire that just couldn't be matched.
Today, I guess I'm just going to have to disagree with you guys. I don't feel like we came out and dominated like we should have. I feel like they were very, very lazy in the first and the second half, and they don't complete plays. That was our number one problem.
Right, our consistency is way off right now. But,
way off.
But it's the spring, so we got time to work on it through to the fall.
That's exactly what it's for.
Right.
But we've been working on it. We've been working on it. When are we going to translate what we've been working on in practice at 5 a.m. on the field?
It's going to happen because, honestly, we seen it. With all the touchdowns in the corner, we seen them have spurts of greatness.
Right.
Now, things that I think they should work on, it's just a little bit of IQ. Like, if you're going to run a curl, run it into the end zone, not 5 yards in front of it, Or if you're going to throw the jump ball, throw it up for
and the consistency. Like, the consistency is definitely a key.
Sure.
The quarterbacks, I feel like Ryan Stanley, he came out a little tentative, and I feel like his production has dropped off since the fall. Mm-hmm. And I think that would make for a great quarterback battle come the fall. But I feel like Vincent came out, and he truly just had a great game. He just had a way better second half. I feel like he rallied his offensive line better. Mm-hmm. He just communicated with his...
But it's the small plays that make the game what it is. Right. It's the small plays that get us that W at the end of the day.
True.
And if you can't get through those tough plays, then what are we here for?
To practice. That's exactly what we're here for.
No, you use practice time to practice. You get out here to show what you've been practicing.
But one of the true struggles of the team is our offensive line right now.
I'm sorry, I don't know what you guys think a spring game is, but that's what I'm expecting. You got a crowd out here just to watch you practice?
But you just saw in the game, what was the coach? Right behind them, right next to the referee, telling his men, hey, man, get in place. Da-da-da. One thing I saw was between the coach and the team, it was a lot of chatter. They was talking a lot.
Yeah,
I noticed that a lot, and I love that.
It was a very competitive game.
Mm-hmm.
But the only thing I did not like was the amount of flags being thrown.
Yes.
And I did not like that we didn't move the ball well.
Right.
We didn't get too many first downs. But I do feel like our receivers are a strength on our team. We just got to find a way to build our offensive line, get their strength up, just to hold off the pass rush a little longer, because we can't get these receivers the ball and let them make plays in open field.
And even with that, the hole for the running back. You can see the running back, he'll just look, and then he'll just run into somebody.
Right.
You want to see them open up. I don't want to see the running back run into the sideline, which they were.
Right, or looking for contact. Our running backs constantly looking for contact, or always got to make one man miss. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, we just got to be able to have a better ball carrier vision. We got so many backs, and we talk about how our backs are our strength, how Devin was one of the strengths of our team last year. But we gotta support them. Our offensive line just got to get better. We got to do a lot of work before the fall.
I feel like it is our offensive line, but primarily I feel like it's our quarterback. Our quarterback has to be consistent. True. He's the one that carries the team, and I feel like if he can't get through, like I said, to those tough plays or through those tough plays, then what are we here for?
But,
what are we going to do? How are we going to produce?
He has plenty of time. This is his second year. Will be playing quarterback for us. I think he's gonna be a great quarterback throughout his career. He's still building. He got thrown into the fire last year, and he held his own. So right now, I feel like he's on the high horse. But now we have quarterbacks coming in. They're mobile. All our quarterbacks have great mobility. I will say that much.
Well, let's just hope they have some consistency.
But they will build chemistry with their receivers over time. You just got to give them some time.
Yeah, give it summer. That's when everybody grows in 2 days. That's when team building really comes together.
Our special teams was great also. Shout out to the punter. Our punter,
sorry guys, I don't want to cut you off, but that's all we have time for today. Thank you for joining us on Final Strike, and catch us next week on Strike Zone.
Strike Zone. Strike Zone. Strike zone.